And this is a video review for Transformers Prime Voyager class Megatron. As you can see here, he's a Cybertronian jet of sorts. He's got his head poking out the top there. You can see his eyes. You can put them away if you don't really like them. I leave it up there because it's accurate to the show model. Yeah, it looks quite nice. It's good size, swooshable. He does have this cannon on the top. This is a polarizer weapon. I'll just show you this quickly. It's his fusion cannon, and then if you push this forward, his sword comes out and it lights up as well. I don't get why this is a red light. It's showing up as pink on this camera, but it is actually a red light. It doesn't really work very well, like with all the other polarizer weapons. It's just a gimmick that I think is a bit pointless. You know, I would have preferred it if they just put a cannon in. He also comes with this spiky thing, which you can clip onto the top of this if you want to have it on there like that. I don't really like that, but let's go ahead and get him transformed. So first thing you want to do is you want to flip these wing tips in. You want to just unclip these wings and bring the legs down here. You want to come around to the back, and you see his you lower his arse down really. You want to raise these panels up, and you can go ahead and raise this abdomen piece up. Bring his arse all the way down. And come here. You want to straighten these, rotate them up. That's going to form the side panel of his leg. Open his feet out. Do the same on the other side. So just straighten it, rotate it up, flip his foot, and there's his legs. So for his torso, what you want to do is you want to flip these, sort of lower them a bit. You want to split this so you can bring this piece forward, and then behind here you want to untap these, split them apart, bring them down. And then you want to bring these shoulder panels back up to the top, and it's quite messy when you get to this stage. It's quite hard to see what's going on, but if you know what you're doing, alright. You want to bring these panels up. I think this is quite clever. These are the front, now they're forming his chest panels from the shell, and you can bring. Oh, you got to bend that down first. Sorry, I don't know if I got that on camera. I had this comes forward and the Decepticon symbol comes in there and brings his head up. Then you can close these, bring this up, and these tab in here and here. You can rotate his arms, flip his hands out, and then just bring these shoulders down. And I tend to leave those pieces up like that. And there is Megatron. And he looks really nice. I think he's a really good representation of what he looks like on the show. He does have very loose hips, which is a shame. I'm just going to get stood up here. So you have to have him positioned with his legs quite close together, which is not that great, but yeah, there he is. There's his head sculpt, and if you can see that very well. I know this camera is not very good with close-ups, but it's got the Decepticon symbol there. You've also got this really nice sort of textured plastic. It's like brushed steel sort of texture. It's really nice. Now his cannon can go on his definitive left arm. I'm joking. Can obviously go on his right arm, like that. Or if you want to be normal, you can put it where it's supposed to go, like that. And then this thing, sort of put it in his hand and then angle it down, and yeah, there he is. Just a quick thing, for some reason, from behind, he really reminds me of the Classics Megatron. I think it's the shape of these, the way they sort of especially if you do that. But posability on him is good. He's got his head's on a ball joint, shoulders on a ball joint, his arms on a hinge and a swivel, nothing at the waist, his thighs on a ball joint and a swivel, bend at the knee, and his feet pivot and open and close. So quite a good range of motion in this guy. But again, because his hips are so loose, he's kind of limited on mine. Again, I don't know if that's just something on mine or if it's a universal thing for all the figures. Here he is next to his minion, Soundwave, and they look good together. I think Soundwave could maybe be a bit taller, perhaps, I'm not sure. And of course with his arch nemesis, Optimus, and you can see Megatron is definitely the bigger of the two figures. I mean, they're about the same height, but just Megatron's bulkier, and you can definitely see that, so they do look good together. But yeah, pretty much there it is. Transformers Prime Voyager class Megatron.